Hey guys, we're back with another quick vid. This one's to follow up the pillow balls on our last episode we did. The customer's brought his FD back in, asked us to change the rest of the pillow balls that we advised he changed on the last visit. The hubs have actually got what I'd normally refer to as a floating bush inside, and this can make it difficult to get the pillow balls back in if you don't know how to tackle it. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to strip this down now, and then I'll show you essentially what's involved in getting that floating bush out to enable you to install the new balls. I'm not going to go through the full install again, because essentially removing these is the same as the previous video. So with the pillow ball removed and the hub off of the arm, you can actually see this end, which is the back end of the hub, is the area with the floating bush. So what we need to do, we need to push this bush out, or extract it out, the same way as we essentially extracted the pillow ball. This is another one of the J Auto pillow balls, and at the moment you can see it just won't quite go in. So what we're going to do, we're going to extract this out. We're using a nut and bolt and a socket the same, and give us enough room to be able to firstly get the pillow ball in, but it's going to make it a lot easier to reinstall the hub because we'll give ourselves plenty of clearance. So you're going to want a 22mm metric socket and a nut and bolt. So the socket goes on the outside. It needs to be big enough that the bush can actually pass through the inside of the socket. Nut on the other side. Tighten everything up. And we just essentially need a spanner. We're going to use a spanner and a ratchet spanner in this case. And just slowly extract that out. Okay, we've zoomed in here so you can actually see us moving it out. It's not quite obvious. So we've got that to the point of being flush. We could go all the way and actually extract that right out of the hub, but there's no point. This will give us enough clearance to obviously reinstall the new pillow balls without any problems. Okay guys, you can see now with a close-up, we've got the same J Auto pillow ball here. It now fits in that space without a problem. Once we actually put the nut and bolt through this again and tighten it down, this floating bush will actually press in against the pillow ball and hold it in place as it was. Okay, with the new pillow ball installed, we're basically going to line the hub up. Got a small trolley jack underneath the hub, and just jack it slowly into place. So we've got roughly the alignment we need. Slip the bolt back through. And you can see obviously with that extra clearance we've made, just how much easier it is to actually line the hub back up over the pillow ball. The standard ones, sometimes they'll fit with the original ones once you've changed them with the J Autos. Sometimes they're just a little too tight. With the one on the other side, there was about 0.5 millimetre difference, and it was just not enough to clear it. So with that floating bush pulled back, it makes the job a hell of a lot easier. Okay, lastly, we've got the stud through. Just going to put the nut back on the other side with this close up. Hopefully it will show you this floating bush actually closing up. Stick a spanner on this side. Slowly travelling in. There we go. That's now a bit. All we need to do, once we've done, we will torque those back up as we did with all the other pillow balls, and we're good to go. So everything torqued up. We changed the top pillow ball. The lower ones which aren't in shot, but we've done, on the previous episode, we've done the one with the link arm which travels forward off of the lower control arm. And we've also done the one on the bottom hub, so they're all done. Hopefully this guide should give you enough information to change them pretty easily. We'll see you again soon guys with another video. In the meantime, enjoy your rotaries.